MJ could play 40 minutes a game, be the first all-defensive team 9 years out of that time, be the leading scorer the whole time, win championships every year. Now, but even Jordan doing that really had a 12-year career. 10 full seasons was not the same. LeBron is still going partly because of load management throughout his career. When the Warriors lost in the finals, it was because I think they valued the regular season and that 73 wins too much. Steph's health was compromised going into that finals. Kawhi Leonard, the way he's built, they know if they do the right thing in the regular season, he'll put his pedal.
Yeah, but Jalen brought up the point that they might not be in the Western Conference Finals because of that.
So
maybe load management can hurt them based on their record.
They won't meet in the Western Conference Finals because they'll have to meet in the second round. But each team has to do what they feel is best for them to win a chip if you're in that position. LeBron has been very successful because he's been careful about how he's played in the regular season as he's aged and turned it up in the postseason. My worry for LeBron is this ego thing now and this proof that he could do like what Jordan did, and he's going to be worn down by the time the playoffs come. They should absolutely be thinking load management.
Well, first of all, I disagree with you, and like I told you, I don't even like talking to you about the subject because you don't give a damn about the fans. You've said it publicly.
That's
you
true.
Don't care. It doesn't matter to you. They pay this hard-earned money, come see the 82 games. It means absolutely nothing to you, which means that 95+% of the league who never wins championships but still collect millions upon millions of dollars. Well, guess what? They should be engaged in load management too. Because there are some people that have never even been in a position to compete for a championship that have engaged in load management. That's why we should all frown upon that, and the league needs to figure out to do something about that. Secondly, I'm going to take credibility to his direction, give it right to him, because this is a man that played the minimum of 80 games in 7 seasons, and you played all 82 games 3 times, all right? So I get where you coming from, and I know it's real. Thirdly, when you talk about the Clippers and the Lakers, I'm talking about if they didn't meet. Obviously, if they met beforehand, they're going to knock each other off. But I'm saying if they have to play and they in their position seeding-wise, where they're not going to see each other until the conference finals, I think they both will win to get to the conference finals. That's all I mean when I say Clippers, Lakers in that regard. But obviously, if they don't, if they don't prioritize the regular season well enough and they end up meeting beforehand, then obviously that's a moot point. I'm going to also say this to you. When we talk about load management, let's make sure we understand something. Nobody has a problem with you taking time off if you're injured. Nobody has a problem with you taking time off if you're just flat out exhausted and you need a break because you need to refuel. That's fine. But again, I go to even the wonderful, incomparable Doris Burke brought this up. ESPN has a game on a Wednesday night, and the Clippers announced that Kawhi would not be available Wednesday, but he'd play Thursday.
Because they're doing what's right for them.
Wait a minute. But the point
they're not worried about fans of other teams.
But again, you can say that, and I thank you, Captain Obvious. The point is, it ain't a matter of whether or not what they're thinking. It's a matter of whether or not they're right to do it.
Who's the best coach of the modern era?
I'm not finished. I didn't interrupt. The point is, when you're talking about a guy or a team that would announce the day before, you're not going to play on this day, but you're going to play on that day. You do something like that, that is the worst possible precedent you could set for a league. And I understand the Clippers are doing what's right for them. But I'm saying, my God, if you're going to say he's ready Thursday, but he's not ready tonight, that doesn't make sense to a fan.
What you're arguing, you have a separate argument. What you're arguing here is that business interests of the league should affect the decisions being made by people who should really only be thinking about the competitive advantage for their team. The one who pioneered basically load management, as we now call it, happens to be, not coincidentally, the greatest coach of the era, Greg Popovich.
Hold on. I got this question for you, Max. I'll bring it in layman's terms. Okay, Max, it's Tuesday. We gonna say here.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday. Hey, Dave, Norby, Connor, Pitaro. Look, I'm going to be sick tomorrow. But I'll be back Thursday.
It's not the same thing.
No. What I'm saying to you, to the fan, it is. In other words, you're saying
you're devaluing the regular season.
You're saying ahead of time. Don't get me wrong. You're not saying I'll be back. I'm not going to play tomorrow or tonight, but I don't know when I'll be ready. You're literally announcing that 24 hours from now you'll be working, which makes the fans say, "Well, then why aren't you ready?"
They're not worried about you.
I think it's bigger than that. To your earlier point.
Correct, Max. I'm gonna give you a basketball reason why it doesn't work in the Clippers' best interest. Right now, they're in the 4th seed. Kawhi's not in the East no more. The Raptors were 17-4 when he didn't play.
17-5.
17-5.
Yes.
This year, they're 500 when he doesn't play.
Right.
Teams 2 through 6 are separated by 3 games. When he sits, they lose. Therefore, right now, they're the 4th seed. So now, all of a sudden, you get the chance to face the Lakers in the 2nd round,
But Jalen,
and possibly get eliminated and never even make it to the conference
Okay,
finals.
you might be right, or else maybe they've done the calculation and thought, no, we're going to be all right. We're going to make a top 3 seed, or maybe they made the calculation. Even if we have to give up home court, we think we're best off with 100% Kawhi. Time will tell, and that will inform teams going forward about these kinds of decisions. My point is this. Popovich pioneered this. It worked last year, and I'm worried about LeBron right now trying to do
We got to go. We got to go.
to.
I want you to know that several people in the NBA called me when you said that about Popovich last week because they wanted me to echo to you that the first 4 titles that Popovich won in San Antonio, he did not engage.
He had a
load
young
management.
roster.
Come on. He did not engage in
because he had a
load
younger
management.
roster.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.